Hi, my name is Elle, and I am starting my new YouTube channel about beer tasting. I am a beer connoisseur in the sorts, where I just go around to a lot of different bars and I try a lot of new craft beers. Generally, when I first started drinking, I was into like Hefeweizens and light pilsners and just your typical light beers that any girl would drink, really. And then I got introduced to stouts, porters, IPAs, Belgians across the board. Went to this cool Belgian place where you literally can try any Belgian beer imported from Belgium at this bar. It's pretty wild. So I've been around, tried a couple things, many things, and decided, hey, why not start a channel where I should do my own reviews and stuff. So here I go. Made my own six-pack a couple of days, well, like a week ago, and drank all my like good beer and came down to this guy. Hadn't ever tried a hard root beer before. Not really my cup of tea. I mean, I like root beer, but I just had never thought to try a hard root beer. It seemed a little sweet and out of my taste, but, I'll start out with this guy. So here it is, the Sprecher Fire Brewed Hard Root Beer. First time cracking it open. Took a sip before. Sweet. It tastes like root beer at first. Actually, I think it kind of like it has like a sweet taste in the beginning, and then in the middle it kind of tastes like a root beer medicine a little bit. And then at the end you just kind of feel like you've been sucking on one of those A&W root beer candies. Pretty good candies. I mean, I like the aftertaste. It's just while it's sitting in your mouth, like while you're swallowing it, that's when you get this weird, like, tangy root beer. I'm not sure if that tang should be there taste, but I've never had a hard root beer before, so I don't really have much to compare this off of except for regular root beer, which I think is pretty damn good. But this guy's not horrible. I'm not sure if I drink more than one. But yeah, I'll go ahead and down this one and then we'll get started with some real stuff. And I'm back. So I finished this guy. I think overall it was a pretty good drink. If you like something sweet, if you like something root beer flavored, I definitely say go for it. It definitely doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like root beer. But overall, I mean, finishing the bottle, it was a pretty good drink, and, 5% alcohol, if you're interested. So it's, that mediocre, just 5%, not going crazy with like an 8 or whatever. So anyway, what I'm really, really excited about is trying this one. This is Sierra Nevada Hop Hunter IPA. So this is relatively new to the beer world. It came out in what looks like January. Did a bit of light reading on this guy. So what Sierra Nevada did was they put steamers out in their field, and as soon as they could, after the hops were harvested, they put them in the steamer and collected the fresh oil from the hops to get that pure hop taste and put it in their beer. So if you smell it, you really smell the hops. It smells really delicious. Just really fresh. Like, it almost smells like you're smelling the plant, like right off of the branch, pretty much. It smells really, really good. I can't wait to take my first sip. So I'm gonna do that. Oh wow, that's super fresh. had this sitting in my freezer for a little bit to get it super cold. And I like my beers really nice and crisp, as do a lot of people. Wow, that was good. Let me drink some more. Ooh, it's so fresh. Like, you definitely taste the hops, and the hops are definitely present, but it doesn't have that, like, super, it doesn't have that super hoppy bite to it that kind of, like, hits the back of your mouth, and you're just like, ooh, like, I feel it. It's really smooth, and it's refreshing, and it's definitely thirst quenching more than anything. Let me keep going here. Wow. So, this might be my new favorite IPA. Way to go, Sierra Nevada. This is an excellent, excellent choice, in my opinion. 6.2% alcohol, which gives you a little more tipsy than 5%. And that's not a bad thing. So let's see. It says steamed distilled hop oil gathered right in hop fields gives mighty boosts to the floral citrus notes of traditional whole cone hops for intense, unmatched hop aroma. Well, that's for sure, because you can definitely smell it. You don't even need to get right up in there. Like, you can smell the freshness. I think they did a stellar job with this one. This is definitely something I could drink all day long. Not something that you get sick of. The citrus is in there. The citrus is definitely in there. Just slightly, though. Really slightly. It's just really refreshing. It's kind of like a pure taste. It really tastes like you could sit out in a field and drink this, and you'd be smelling what you're drinking. Like if you sat out in a field where people are growing hops. I don't know if that's the right lingo, but if you were out there in the field picking hops, I'm sure that this is what you'd be smelling, is what you're tasting. If that made sense. The citrus you definitely get, like, after you drink a couple gulps of it, and you take that first breath in, you'll have, like, that refreshing citrus hit the back of your throat, and you don't feel heavy after you drink it. You just kind of feel, like, light and fizzy. It's definitely a more fizzy type of beer, not a creamy beer that's going to sit in your stomach. I could definitely sit out in the summer, or, a hot beach day, and drink this all day long, and it's going to be refreshing as anything. Which, that's right up my alley at this point, since I want summer so bad. And before I peace out, all I have to say about the Belgians, going back to that, if you've ever had Kwak, awesome. If you've never tried Kwak, go try Kwak. Kwak. It's awesome. And I totally recommend it. It tastes like honey. It's like such a great Belgian beer. Go try it. Go try it. Go try it. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.